Black Lives Matter Toronto may have finally got the answer they've been looking for. After camping outside of Toronto Police Headquarters for more than 2 weeks, Premier Kathleen Wynne agreed to meet with the group and talk about their issues and concerns in a public setting, whereas Toronto Mayor John Tory still refuses to address what is occurring. Andre Dumas, youth and community activist for pro-black issues, says,
he aligned himself very publicly with what he called leaders in the black community, but to me, I just called them Negroes with money. He put himself forward with a whole lot of people in the community that are supposed to hold some clout. And then after all that, he's basically just turning his back on us. You know, once he got into office, the John Tory that was campaigning was definitely not the John Tory that holding mayor's seat.
Many people from the black community thought when Mark Sanders was announced as the first black Toronto police chief, things would change, in regards to racial profiling among cops in the black community. To say there's been progress, let alone change, would be a major stretch. Pascal DeVellis, co-founder of Black Lives Matters Toronto, says,
the entire system disadvantages us. The entire system is out to get us. Even when he started, he said that he was, for carding. This is a black police chief that said that. We know that even with the black police chief in power, even with black officers in power, it does nothing to stop the system. It is a system that is out to get us. It is a system that is disadvantaging us, and it is a system that is killing us.
Being able to acknowledge the problem and take immediate action is something Black Lives Matter Toronto has done on many occasions. Surprisingly, this time around, they have seemed to gain more traction than ever. A recent poll by Forum Search showed that out of 858 Toronto respondents, 55% were in support of the movement. Melissa Watson, Black Lives Matter activist and founder of the Rahita Project, weighs in on what is going on and the support they have got from other communities.
It's really important how we understand how this is happening within ourselves, within our communities, and within our systems, and how it's very systemic, the problem of anti-black racism. Which is partially why we're here today at the police headquarters, because, our people are in jail. Big communities that's been supporting us have been Indigenous communities from the area. They've been standing in solidarity really strongly because they also have had a very lengthy experience of colonization and erasure. So we are very appreciative of them.
Only time will tell whether Black Lives Matter Toronto comes out on top or if they will be knocked down like they have for centuries upon centuries. For your final future, Issey Abraha.